everyone, and welcome to my new video. Today I'm going to repaint such a fake and, let's be honest, quite ugly Barbie-like doll head. And it maybe sounds a little bit strange, but I've bought this doll exactly because of her ugly hair. My previous big doll heads always had quite nice hair, or at least hair you can do something about. But about these poor curls, and with these stupid bangs, you can do just nothing. And the best thing you can do about it is just to cut it all off. And it gives me, of course, more freedom in creating her new look. And for the rest, there is nothing new. The dress is like always way too high, and there are huge bald spots in her head. Just tell me please, why do they always place the doll dress too high? Like her breasts start growing right under her chin. I was first thinking about rerouting her hair. But you see, the hole in her head is too small, and it will be absolutely not possible even to remove the rest of the original hair, because I need to go in for it. Or I will need to cut her head completely open on the top, but with all this such a hard plastic, I will probably have to use a saw. So please, guys, let's just make a wig for her, okay? And when I cut her hair off, I can see that everything is even worse than I thought, because she has almost no hair at all. Come on, doll makers, don't be greedy. It's a styling doll head. How are you going to style hair of the doll that has almost no hair? I understand, of course, that it's cheaper to use for the big doll head the same amount of hair like for a tiny Barbie doll. But no, guys, it doesn't go. So I'm going to make a wig for her using a lot of hair. I think she deserves it. Then I take pure acetone and remove her original makeup. I seal the doll's face with 3 layers of Mr. Super Clear sealant, and now with my watercolor pencils I start sketching her eyes. With soft pastels and with a piece of an eraser, I shape her eyebrows. And then I also shape her nostrils with a brown pencil. After this layer, I protect my work with Mr. Super Clear sealant again, and I let it dry. And now I'm going to contour her face. This doll will have red hair and I want to try to give her a skin tone typical for ginger girls. I'm talking about very light skin that seems almost see-through, light blush and lots of fun freckles. That's why for the contouring I have chosen soft pastels that are just a little bit darker than her original skin color. And after the first layer of contouring, I also spray the doll with a sealant. Now I make the shadows a little bit deeper with a sort of orange-brown pastels. And then I still add a touch of orange-red pastels. And of course I also blush her body to make it the same color like her face. Then I'm taking my pencils again and I draw her eyes. First I was going to give her green eyes, because it's so typical. Red hair, green eyes, it's always an ideal combo. But then I thought that I had done it already so many times that today I want to do something different for once with my red hair beauty. So let's make her eyes light gray with purple accents. And already now I start adding gray shadows to the white of her eyes to show the round shape of the eyeballs. Starting with a light brown pencil, I begin building up her eyebrows. Later, after every layer of sealant, I will add all the time more and more eyebrow hair, combining different shades of brown. Her lips I also want to keep as natural as I can. So first I will cover them with a layer of very light pink pastels. With the red pencil I work on the waterline of her eyes. And then I draw the irises a little bit more detailed. then with the white pencil I block her smile. I add still a little bit of Indian red color pastels to her crease, and then with the same pastels I add some shadows to her lips. And then again some more red. And for drawing the tiny red veins in the eyes, I need to have my pencils very sharp. And for this, I use like always my breaking knife. I take a very light pencil and I draw highlights around her eyes. And this is the moment when you start to see the dimension in the eyes, because our brains recognize the lighter areas as the ones that are closer, and the dark spots we see as the ones that are farther. And this makes an illusion of 3D dimension. With a very light gray pencil, I sketch the teeth and draw the shadows. And now is one of my favorite parts of doll repainting. We're going to apply freckles. And for this, I put together different shades of orange and brown acrylic paint, mix it with water, and then I just spray the freckles on with a hard synthetic brush. And then with Q-tips, I remove the paint from the eyes. And it's quite important to seal the doll good before you start spraying paint on. Otherwise, there is a risk to take a part of your artwork off with Q-tips. I normally do 3 layers of sealant to be sure that the eyes are good protected. And now when the face is almost ready, I take a black and a dark brown pencils and I add all kinds of dark and contrast accents. I draw the eye line, add darker hairs to the eyebrows, and later I draw the bottom lashes and the reflection of the upper lashes in the eyes. Now with a light pencil and with white acrylic paint, I apply highlights to her eyes. In the end, I attach like always the false lashes and and then I apply glossy varnish to her eyes and lips. And now I gather a piece of lace trim using an elastic thread to imitate the dress of the doll. And here is my doll of the week. I can tell you honestly, this is again one of my favorites one ever. I think she looks just like some spring morning, so fresh and young. And you know, all repaints with red hair are my favorites. So, and now it's your turn. What do you think about my girl? Don't hesitate to leave your opinion in the comment below, because I read all of them. And many of your comments are really useful and they help me to know where to move next. Please support this video with a like if you enjoyed it. And of course, don't forget to subscribe my channel if you don't want to miss my new repaints every week Friday. All Instagram users can find more work in progress pictures and life hacks on my Instagram page. And thank you for being with me today. Have a nice weekend and see you very soon in my new video. Bye!